One thing that did happen to do with tennis was the girls were doing the ball girling, and the lower threes did the morning, and then different forms came during the week, depending on when their games time was. And where their form mistress, the low three form mistress, and myself had lunch, outside this sort of tented place was a life-size cardboard cutout of McEnroe. And it was very good, and it had a back part. Well, it rained during the week, and McEnroe
wilted,
sagged like that. So I said to the people who were in charge of the whole effort, I would like to have that at the end to take back to school. Oh, I don't know about that. But I said, look, it's got bowed and it's got wet. Anyhow, at the end of the week, this man came and he said, you're right, it is bowed. You take it away. So I took it up to the medical room, which is, I don't know what that is called. Upstairs, you go up some stairs, and is it careers or something?
Yeah, all the...
There's loos, a main room, and what used to be the medical.
Oh, it's
if
the
you were
sixth-form
unwell, you
room.
sat down. Well, the doctor came when I decided to put this propped up as she would go into the medical room. And I almost saw the hairs on her neck hackle up. Ooh, she said. Get away from me, and this is a doctor. And she said she couldn't stand the man. So I then thought, well, where shall I put it now? She comes once a week, and she really can't stand the fellow. I thought it was a bit off. Anyhow, I took it down to the central hall, which I gather nobody calls the central hall now, where the show cabinet is, and
yes.
the headmistress and what have you. And I propped him up during Wimbledon. And I'd also got some pictures and postcards of the players on the wall. And during the second week, I was down in the central hall, and I couldn't believe it. McEnroe's head sliced off and tucked under his arm. And, worse even, a compass point poked in both eyes. So, having had trouble to try and get McEnroe here, I felt this was a bit off, so I came into Miss Austin Smith and I said, oh, Miss Austin Smith, I'm really a bit upset about this. I know lots of people don't like McEnroe, but he was there for Wimbledon and the fortnight. And I said, somebody's cut his head off and somebody's poked his eyes. And she agreed to say something because she thought, I mean, it's quite funny, really, wasn't it, behind the scenes? I have got something extremely serious to talk to you about. McEnroe in the central hall. Somebody has put a compass through both his eyes and, worse still, cut off his head. She didn't laugh or anything, she did it very seriously. I want somebody to own up to this. Two girls came about the eyes, but nobody about the head.
Oh, they were brave.
And I don't know, I think I would have put him in the archive, but somebody, I think it went into the dustbin or something.
Oh.
But my brother couldn't stand McEnroe. I didn't have any real feelings apart from the fact that he was an outstanding tennis player. And you can't be serious, you know, you cannot be serious. Has stuck ever since.
Yeah.